Hi everyone, Dean here. This month we are celebrating Women's Month, and so we ask our team and a lot of you guys just any questions you have for me to celebrate this month. And also, we just launched our Philippine branch, and we can't wait. There's so much things, so much exciting things, and I hope you guys check us out. Qualities in a woman. I feel like each of us has a lot of different qualities, so many strengths and weaknesses. But first off, I think what we need is determination, because this determination is like the fuel to your engine. That's what will keep you going, and that's really the main thing that will push you forward. I guess a lot of people struggle with just the starting part, like what would motivate them to get started. And if you're determined enough because you know what you want, then that would really help you and lead you to do what you need to do to start a business or to be in leadership. And then another thing would be is passion. Without passion, it'll get even harder. And then the beginning part is actually easier personally for me, because you have nothing to prove but yourself. But as you go along, um you go through a lot. I feel like every business, there's so many different things that could happen. Last but not the least, it's really purpose. Whatever we do, we need purpose. Not just in work, not just in starting a business. In life, we need a purpose. Because without purpose, there's no significance in what you do. And without significance, there's no meaning. And everyone, we always ask, what's the purpose of life? Or what's the meaning of what we're doing? We just have to think about the purpose of why you want to start a business. Why do you want to be in leadership, or why do you want to be this or that? It's just it might not be that okay, it's the best, it's the top of the best of it all, but you just need that purpose, no matter how small, no matter how insignificant other people might think whatever you're doing is. And life is all about the hope for the better future, hope for a success. So the women in my life who have impacted me the most, I feel like, is really my mom. Growing up, I've always seen her as a hardworking mom who raises three kids on her own. But what amazed me is just her work and life balance, I guess, because growing up, my mom was still very visible, or I guess she was still very, what do you call that, active in our life growing up. Like, although she was very hardworking, she was still able to raise us and be a part of our lives. I feel like just growing up seeing that one way or the other, unconscious or conscious, it has affected me and inspired me to become the woman I am today. We're determined to succeed, I guess. Success is very different for each of us, but growing up, I've always seen my mom just hardworking, and I feel like she was successful in her way because she was able to raise us, plus she was always present in our lives. So being able to balance that as a woman is hard. Being a mom is very hard. That is success for me, being able to balance both of that. Milestones in my career is being able to quit my full-time job back in America. Always a security blanket, working for someone, you receive your paycheck monthly. That's the best, that's the most secure feeling you could have, financially. And next is being able to come here in the Philippines and start 23rd while 23rd US is still running. It was always like a one-man job, or my mom's helps me, and I couldn't really leave for long. Even if I am free to travel, but I can't leave that long. And so now it's still going, it's still running, it's been good, and that's a one very big milestone for me that I'm really proud of. And starting 23rd Philippines, I guess it's a very different market. I have never worked here in the Philippines. After I graduated, I moved straight to the US and started working there. And so just being able to have the confidence and determination to start something that is very foreign to me is also an achievement. Right now, it's still very small. It's starting, but being able to do that first step, starting it here, is a very big achievement for me, and one thing that I'm really proud of. How do we grow this thing? Next year, ask me again how the business is going. My answer would surely be it's thriving. One setback is COVID during the pandemic, because this 23rd is actually a pandemic baby. I went crazy just staying at home doing nothing. I still had my full-time job, but there's still so much extra time doing nothing. I can't work out, can't go out. And that is one setback that really pushed me forward. To be honest with you guys, during that few months, like beginning few months, I could finish literally a bottle of wine by myself, because I didn't know what to do. And so I realized, I'm like, this is not healthy. We don't know how long this pandemic's going to be. I have to do something about my time. And I've always wanted to start like an online business, or just something like, yeah, an online business. And then I reconcentrate, I refocus, put my energy, efforts, my thoughts into this business. And yeah, I think that's one setback that really pushed me forward. And it also gave me freedom. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm really happy and grateful for. Just tip in starting something is self-discipline. Not every day do you feel motivated. Not every day do you feel like, oh, there's a purpose in what you're doing. Oh, this is very meaningful. Not every day you feel that strong gut feeling that, I want to do this. But then if you have self-discipline, that's one thing that's always reliable. And you can start small, just like maybe lessen your hours in social media, or I don't know, whatever that small discipline to get you started, or just go to the gym, work out, feel good about yourself. Starting with small things. And that is it for Women's Month. I hope you guys learned something from that. If you guys have like any questions or just want to know more about, feel free to let us know. Happy Women's Month, everyone, and I hope this inspire at least one person and makes this all worth it. And that is all, and I hope you guys catch us in our 23rd Philippines, because that's something I've been working so hard about, and we're just so excited.